Hey y'all, it's Tyler from Tyler's Tarot. Hello, it's Tyler's Tarot and the howl sound. And I'm here to do your reading today. Excuse the mess in the background. I'm currently cleaning my living room. I still have stuff I gotta take out and sort. So, like I said, just excuse the mess. Actually, I'm gonna use these cards, my Gothic cards. So, what is the message for those who need it? For those that need it, what is the message? For those that need it, what is the message? Oh, a lot of people in here tonight for this read. I'm not used to that. I want to pull this one for the main energy. I don't know why. It's just I felt that need to do that. So, what is the message for those that need it? I want to stop right there. Okay. I'm gonna double clarify this one then. Okay. All right. The Tower reversed is the overall theme. So some of you are trying to avoid a disaster with somebody, or somebody's avoiding you. Let me see what the story is before I start jumping to assumptions, right? Okay. Central energy is the Four of Cups and the the Seven of Swords and the Four of Cups. So I think that some of you are just, you've become pretty much bored, or there's a stagnant situation that you need to avoid this person. Some of you are avoiding a situation, or somebody could be avoiding. It's all about avoiding. Somebody's avoiding you. You may be avoiding them. You know that somebody's a disaster you need to avoid. Somebody's a Gemini, a Scorpio. You're letting something go. There was a connection at one point, but the person played you. Somebody, the fire sign, of Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. And the Four of Pentacles reversed. So I kind of feel like, honestly, there was a connection there. There was this connection, this lovers here. All right, so there was a lover. This is in the past position. So there was definitely a connection there that you felt with someone. But I feel like you had to let this person go because they played you. King of Wands reversed. They played you. They led you astray. And right now it's something you need to avoid, or this could be the cards, or the guidance is to avoid this person and or the situation. You're starting to get control back over yourself after this situation really had you off your rockers. You know that's a waste of time. You know it's a waste of time. One second. So you know it's a waste of time. Somebody's a Leo, you're going to start holding back. I kind of feel like some of you are just like, there's a situation you need to avoid. Could be a friend, a lover, somebody who's not trustworthy. They played you. The Five of Swords reverse. You're just calling it a loss. Thanks for the $22.99, Bianca. You're calling it a loss. Like you know it's a loss. You know it's something you just need to chalk off as a loss and move on. That's the kind of energy I'm getting from this. This is what it's telling me. Let's look at what the Doreen say. Let's see what Doreen has to say. A soulmate. So it may have been a situation that taught you lessons. It wasn't meant to be. It was like a seasonal thing. It wasn't meant to stay in your life for long. You need to release it. See, I told y'all. I told you. Release an ex. You need to release this friend, this lover, this person you feel a divine connection to. You never heard me talk like that. Or soul connection. You feel a string attached between you two, and it needs to be released. All right, is what it's telling me. So that's the energy I'm getting. Let me see what other stories I can get from this. I feel like this person played you. They definitely showed used car salesman antics. Yeah, they were non-committal. This person sold you a dream, or they displayed actions that made you think that something was headed in the right direction with this person, and they were not being truthful. Somebody was a Taurus or a fire sign with earth in their chart, earth sign with fire in their chart, or they had fire and earth in their chart. What is this lovers about? What happened in the past with this lover? Somebody was a Gemini. Look at this. There was this energy. Some of you were actually in a relationship with this person, or you two were married, or even if you weren't married or in a relationship, There was this energy that something was headed in the right direction. That's what it keeps telling me. You thought something was headed in the right direction. You got sold a dream. Some of you got taken over by a low budget pimp or a low budget idiot. This person may make a return back to your life, or they may, let's see, somebody's a Sagittarius. What I'm kind of getting, all right? You know, you may get the chance to make it right with this person, and I've been getting this for the collective for a while. Oh, Tyler, you know, you've become so damn repetitive. No, Tyler. Well, stop being repetitive. Stop dealing with repetitive energy. Guess what? It won't show up if it's not in your life. It won't show up. If this wasn't like meant to be a message, it wouldn't show up in the collective. That's what kills me. That people think I have the control like that. Like if it wasn't a message that needed to be said, it wouldn't show up. And you know I know my cards. I've been reading these cards for 4 years now. I think I know what I'm doing and saying. All right? It would not show up if it wasn't a message of importance. Now let's see what actions you want this person to take. Let's see. I'm gonna pull a card randomly. I want to pull this one. You want them to take you want this person to return. You've been on a break from them. You're wanting them to say something to you or come back your way. So you want them to come out of their period of withdrawal and speak. And don't tell me that's not what I'm seeing, collective. Tyler, I don't want that person back in my life. Yes, you do. That's what you want. Four of Swords reversed. You want something to be said. You want somebody to come out of their breaking period and speak. Or you're wanting some type of return of a situation that went on a break. This card will not show up this way. If it was like this, I would say, hey, you want to take a break. You're wanting to withdraw. But when it's Four of Swords reversed, it talks about you wanting somebody to return or to come out of their withdrawal or break period and speak to you. Some of you are actually wanting to go back around to this person. All right, is what it's telling me. What do they want from you? They want a message. They want an offer from you. So this person's maybe the reason why it's still on a break is because, well, this is free will at play. They're maybe waiting for you to initiate. They're wanting a message from you. So this person wants a message from you. What else do you want? You want this person to let their guard. So for some of you, the story I'm picking up on is that they haven't been opening up, and you're wanting them to open up. You're wanting them to like say something or confess something or open up to you. So you have a suspicion this person has something to confess or something to say to you, and you're wanting them to come back around and say it to you. And if you're around this person, you're wanting them to stop being up in their head and say something to you or express something. The song I just got in my head is A Million Reasons. So you just give me one good reason to stay. So, okay, I don't even like that song. I remember hearing it at the Super Bowl, but it wasn't a song I liked. You want it, because baby, I just need one good one to stay. So it's like you're on your way out of this thing, but if they gave you a reason to stay, you would. So this reason could be, for that to pop up, it has to be saying a mess. So they just need to give you one good reason to stay. So if they came around and did one thing they normally didn't do, you would stay. They said something they normally wouldn't say, you would stay. If they showed an action that they didn't show before, you'd stay. Or still deal with it, I guess you could say. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm getting. What they want from you. This person's taking forever to move their ass, is what I keep picking up on. They want you to come back. They want the Eight of Cups reversed, the Page of Pentacles. This person that you've been on a break from, they may be waiting for you to initiate what I'm trying to tell you. Because it's saying they want a message from you. All right? They want a message from you. Thanks for the super chats, y'all. They want a message from you. They want you to come back. They don't want you to go nowhere. They want you to stick around with them and message them. All right, is what it's telling me. And that's the energy I'm getting. I think if this person gave you a reason to stay, you would. All they have to do is one action and you would stick around in this or stay, whatever it is. Like for me to get that, like I said, whenever a song pops up that I'm not really that fond of, I know it's a message for people I'm around. And for that to pop up, like I said, I'm not a big fan of that song. I preferred Bad Romance, to be honest. But baby, give me one reason to stay. Like I got a million reasons to leave, but give me one good reason to stay. So it's like if they just did something out of the ordinary that they normally didn't do, whether it's like they said something they didn't never say, or if they messaged something that you didn't, you know what I'm saying? You would stick around in this. Like they just need one thing they needed is one thing they need to do, and you'd stick around. You see what I'm saying? All right. All right. Will they? Will they? Will this person do what the collective wants? Not really. They're still not going to show you actions that they've changed, folks. See, this is like you're in a rabbit hole in a sense. Like you're in this. I don't like this. I don't like this. Because it's not a situation you want to keep repeating. I'm telling you, you're probably wasting your time. Be right back. I go get my energy drink. Be right back, y'all. I'll be right back. I'm back. I'm back, folks. Okay. 570 in the room. That's crazy. Now let's see how people are viewing you. How are people around you viewing you? I want the candles to be in view. Gives it a little bit of an extra umph for the video. How are people viewing you? The Six of Cups reversed. People are seeing how people see how you reminisce about the past too much. The message I got was be careful who you're telling your business to, or who you tell your woes to, or think, because I feel like they feel like you complain too much, or that you say, this is just a general, like this is not just for love reasons. This is like, and just in general. People see that you tend to be a bit melancholy about the past, or that you're, be careful who the things you're telling people to. I feel like you're feeding this person like too much. Could be a friend you talk to, or a person you talk to about your problems. Like don't spill too much to them. I think it would cause more problems than it's worth, honestly. How do you see this person? Yeah, you see them as somebody who's receptive to the things you say. I think this is like, could be a lover, but I'm not getting that. This is like just a general read. Like if there's some person you speak to, or that you see as receptive, I feel like, yeah, this person may feel like you're putting your troubles on them, or that that's what energy I get. I can't help but say that. Like I feel like if there's somebody you speak to, the image I got, this is not mostly, this is really off the top of my head. I'm just using the card as a guide right now. But if there's somebody that you spill your guts to, or say things to, I really feel like you see this person as somebody who's receiving the info, but I feel like they may feel like you come with too much drama, or that it's like they feel like you complain too much. Be careful of this person. Be careful of this person. That's all I want to say. All right. Bobby Bennett, was that to me? I actually had an unexpected bill. That's so funny you said that. Because I don't know if that was a prediction for me, or if you're saying you had an unexpected bill. Okay. Let me see. Now we're going to do another spread. All right. What else do you sense, Bobby? Give me a reading real quick. I want to. What else do you sense, Bobby? You need to send the info to tylersttarot@gmail.com. All right, here we go. Okay, but that actually happened. I had an unexpected bill. I mean, I paid it, but it's It's unexpected nonetheless. So just saying you're right. All right. So let's see. So how does people's parents see them? How does my collective parents, whether it's a mother or a father or both, how do they see them? I want to put that upwards. They feel distant from you. Someone told me to flip that upwards. They feel distant from you. All right. Feel very, very, very distant from you. And the King of Cups. So I think that your parents are seeing you as more emotionally stable than you used to be. Like they feel like you've achieved a point of stability in your life. Like you may be moving forward in your life. Some of you are actually at a long distance from your parents, or it's just that you two have been distant, but they see how happy you're seeming, or at least you're coming off as somebody who's emotionally stable. Like I feel like they feel like you're distant. You're distant. I think your parent or parents think that as soon as they feel like they get to a stable point with you, it goes right back to shit. All right, so maybe you're on and off with your parents. Like one minute you'll have a great you'll have great energy with them one minute, but then it goes right back to a sour point. There's like this sweet and sour relationship you two have. And I think your parents are seeing that you don't phase them, that they don't phase you as much. So I think your parent played games with you like they know they could get to you in the past, but now they know they can't. They know they can't. So despite how sweet and sour you two's relationship has been, they're starting to see how they can't phase you as much. So I feel like your parents knew they had a control over you at one point, but now they're seeing they don't. All right? They see that they don't anymore. Like they see how, also, your parents, let's see one second. They also see you focus on this work thing, this project, this test, whatever this is you're focused on. They see how you're worked on. Whatever this is you're working on, they feel like you are obsessed with this thing, whatever this is you're working on. All right? Whatever you're working on, they think that you're obsessed with this, and that whatever it is, they have this perception that it makes you happy, or that it's like they see that basically right now it's giving you happiness. So it's kind of like I feel like they're happy that you're happy doing this thing, whatever this is. Like they're seeing that. I mean, I could be totally off, but I think you two have a sweet and sour relationship. It'll have a great point, then it stops, and then you go back to being sour with them. But they're starting to see, I think your parent had manipulative antics. I'm not saying they're a bad parent, but what I'm saying is that they may have in the past had a lot of control over how you felt, over your feelings, your emotions, and they're seeing that they've lost that control over you. All right, is what it's telling me, that you're not under their thumb, under their fingers anymore. All right, or by you know what I'm saying. I could be totally off. How do you see your parent? The Hermit card. So you feel like your parent is withdrawing from you? Like some of you, you know your parents are there when you need them, or your mother. Like you know they're there when you need them, but you feel like they're kind of taking a step back. What I'm getting is, you know your parent is there if you need them, or you know you can at least have a conversation with them when you need one, or you know that you could reach out whenever you need them, but it's like, you feel like right now they're just taking a step back or withdrawing. You don't feel like the situations that is the best it could be, but you feel like if you wanted to feed this still, you could. That's the kind of energy I'm getting from this. Like, that's the energy. What do you think of your mother or your father? But you feel like they're two in your business. Okay, so what I'm getting here is, like, you know your parent. I don't get that this is like people that have horrible relationship with their parents. I feel like it's like this on and off relationship. I kind of get this energy. You feel like your parent is too much in your business, or they're stalking you, or keeping tabs on everything you do. Like, by them acting withdrawn, that doesn't fool you to think that they're not paying attention still, because you know deep down inside they're really right up your ass. All right, so you know that they're right up your ass. Even doesn't matter how withdrawn they act, you know they're still keeping tabs on you. Maybe they ask folk about you, or they're nosy as fuck. Whoever this is, all right, is what it's telling me. But they feel distant from you. But they see how emotionally stable you're coming off. Even if you're not emotionally stable, you're coming off that way to your parent or parents. It could be plural or singular. And I feel like they see how distant you've become, but they feel like you're happy at what you're doing, or happy with yourself in general. That's how you're coming off, all right? I could be totally off, folks. Don't take it as gospel, all right? Okay, what's the mutual energy? The Death reverse. You two still have this. I've been picking up on this in every parent reading I've done so far, that you two still have this unresolved issue. Like you two don't feel as connected as you used to be. Like it's just like it's unresolved issues. You're both not budging. You're both stubborn. Hey, Diana, how you been? Okay, now let's see how your siblings are seeing you. All right. How are the siblings seeing them? I want to put it right there. Okay. All right. Your siblings are seeing. Okay, you two aren't as connected as you used to be. I got this in the last one, the last sibling reading. They're open to a new start. They really want this to begin with you again or to get back to where it was. They also feel like you're focused on your money. Your siblings think that you're not you're keeping how much you make a secret or you're keeping your money a secret. So maybe I also feel like this could go past siblings. It can go back. It can go past siblings. It can be other people thinking this about you that you hoard money or that you're not. You don't tell people how like you're keeping money you make a secret or you're keeping a job a secret. Like they think you keep how much you make a secret or that you come off secretive in regards to money. Like is your siblings wanting money from you or have they come to you for money or have they? That's kind of what I'm getting. Like you two have not been the most connected lately. Like you two may have had a fallout or a disconnect. But I have this sense that people think that you have. This could be past siblings, like I said. It could be people thinking that you have some type of secret way about making money. Some of you are hiding your profession or what you do. Or that people or whoever they are, they think that you hoard money or that you're keeping money secrets or a job secret or there's something you're doing secretive on the side. What I got was like an escort or a stripper for some of you is what I got, but I also get that people feel like you're just keeping your money or how you make money to yourself or keeping your amount of money you make to yourself. All right, is what it's telling me. They may feel like if you're a person of money stability, people may think that you have secret money problems that you don't talk about. All right. So people, whether you do or not, it's people's perception. Keep that in mind. They may think that you really have money issues, but you soup it up like you're okay or that you're financially all right. But I think you have secret money issues. All right. Okay, that's a lot of stories. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't like many stories. Okay, here we go. How do you see your? Okay. See a lot. Okay. Some of you. Okay. This is for the siblings where they used to like use you or you felt used by your siblings. You see them as the Queen of Pentacles reversed and the Page of Swords reversed. So this is telling me that some of you feel like your siblings are all about themselves, their career, their money. And so some of you have like a money grubbing siblings or siblings that want money out of you. All right. And you feel like that's their main priority, like to get money out of you. All right. Is what it's telling me. That's what I was getting. That some of you either need to hide the amount of money you make or you need to. That's what I'm getting from this. I'm not going to sway off of it because I don't feel like it's connecting with everybody. I'm just going to say it. Some of you may have to keep how much you make or keep your finances to yourself because I feel like it could be a sibling or a family member, a cousin, an aunt, or somebody who really wants money out of you. They're like really money focused or really money focused twat. All right. Is what it's telling me. Be careful. People just don't want money out of you. You may need to keep your money to yourself. That's what I'm trying to say. All right. Some of you feel like the situation needs to end with whoever this is. Like you're tired of it. Some of you feel like your siblings stalk you or watch you or they're all really nosy about you. Look at this. Some of you are ready to end it with this person. I don't feel like you're holding back. I feel like you're being secretive, keeping things to yourself. Be careful of who you share your money stats with. All right, I'm just saying. All right, I could be totally off. Let me do another reading for the siblings. Let me do another one. For the other set, how do people's siblings see them? The Hermit card. Again, I keep getting this sibling thing where they think that you are not dealing with them anymore. They feel like you're breaking free from this sibling connection. Just because I don't give a fuck what nobody says. Let me tell you something. I don't give a fuck what the Bible says. Thou shalt honor their mother, father, sibling. Who gives a shit, right? My thing is, if they're not somebody you want to be around, fuck what scripture says. I don't care what scripture says about, if I don't want to deal with nobody, I don't care if they got blood, the same blood running through their veins. I don't want shit to do with it. If they ain't good, they ain't good. Fuck that. Thou shalt honor this and that. All right. They can honor the hair on my ass, can't they? All right. Okay, here we go. Okay. Okay. I feel that's what I keep getting, this energy of your siblings think that you've withdrawn from them, or that you've gotten out of a situation with them. Like they don't feel connected to you is what I keep picking up on. You see them as the night, yeah. So you don't even feel like they're communicating or being that active anyhow. You feel like they're not communicating with you. You definitely, what happened? What caused this fallout? 3 cards came out. King of Swords, Judgment reverse. You've given them multiple chances upon multiple chances and they always fuck it up. So this is somebody that you feel like you gave multiple chances to, and they were always coming at you with some bullshit or not being honest. They were not being honest. They were not being truthful. I don't know what they were not being truthful about. This is just what it's telling me. Like you feel like you've given multiple chances upon chances. You would detach, but then try to work it out again, and it would never get to where you wanted it to. So you had to withdraw and break free from this. All right. Some of you, they think that you're guilty, that you played them, or that you caused this. They're seeing you as somebody who this is perception. Keep that in mind. They may think that you were the guilty one, or they're blaming you. Like, I didn't do shit. It's their fault. It's Tyler's Tarot subscribers' fault. They don't want to take the blame for their fuck ups in the past or for what the things they've done. Is what it's telling me. All right. So they're blaming you. I'm here to tell you they're blaming you. They don't think they're not taking responsibility. They think that you're responsible for this fallout. Your actions caused this, is what they feel. All right. I also get jealousy. Okay. What's another question? Oh, somebody said, how do your pets see you? So how do people's pets see them? I can't believe people are doing this. Some of I don't know if pets can see this, but your pets think that you are going through a hard time. They feel like you're on hard times. All right, Wheel of Fortune reverse. So maybe you've had a financial setback, or your pets are aware that you are not going through the hardest of time or the easiest of times. All right. How else does a pet see them? I think your pet, the way you've been acting towards your pet, leads them to believe you're leaving them behind, or that you're going to get rid of them. Maybe you've started to be more self-centered and not as attention. Maybe you're not basking this pet with attention anymore, and they're thinking you're about to get rid of them. That's the energy I'm getting from this. Because they see you as somebody who's loving themselves first. So maybe you started to really focus more on you, or you don't give them as much attention. Their newness has wore off, or you just don't see them as, you don't bask them with the attention you used to. All right. And they feel like you're withdrawn, or that you're loving yourself more. So maybe I think your pet wants more attention. How would pets know if you're going through a hard time financially, unless you got them, or maybe at one time you fed them kibbles and bits, but you started to go with the generic Walmart brand or something. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe you start feeding them different food, or you started penny pinching. Okay, sorry. All right, that doesn't mean that's what it has to be. But I think your pet wants more attention, is what I'm trying to say. Apply what story? I think I'm off tonight. I think I'm just having an off night. I have a lot of drama going on in my life. Not a lot of drama. It's just like I have a little bit of shitty times happening right now. Okay, so just go along with it. Okay. But I think your pet may be thinking that you're going through a hard time financially. How would a pet know that? So pets may be more smarter than you think they are. I'm starting to think that pets may be smarter than you think they are, especially dogs, and birds. My mama has a bird. They're really smart too. But I'm starting to think that pets are more smarter than we give them credit for, because the way the story was coming up, as if there's a pet. Let me just put the scenario out there. That there's a pet out there that sees their owner going through a hard time, and maybe this owner used to pamper them or give them good stuff, and maybe they had to switch to a cheaper brand, or cheaper, like they don't feel like their owner is like giving them the silver spoon anymore, because maybe The newness wore off. Whitney, don't tell me to shut up, all right? Shut that trap of yours in your mouth. Shut that hole in your face, your mouth, all right? I'm just saying, that's the energy I'm getting. All right. All right, here we go. What's another good question? That's actually a question people like to hear. So, okay. What else? Let's see. There's cards on the. Oh, there is. Thank you. Be careful at indecision. You may miss an opportunity, or somebody's missing an opportunity with you due to their indecision. What does the collective need to know in the next year in love? All right. I do see you in the next year having some type of unfinished business with somebody, folks. Be careful of who you hold on to. You need to ask yourself, do they serve your better purpose? If it's a decision you're waiting on, keep on waiting. By the world reverse. Yeah, this thing never grew. So you need to be careful of what you hold on to because it may linger into the next year. You don't want to go into 2020 with unfinished business, folks. Because if you're waiting for them to tell you something or to, you will have love come in, but I think some of you are going to have one foot in the past and one foot in the future. Like I said, one foot in the future, one foot in the past. Be careful because I feel like you need to be careful with that. Like I feel like you have love coming in or there's new love presenting itself. But there may be a past thing. Some of you, this is the year, folks. Don't start with that. Nah, says Cap Son. What is nah? It's not spelt like that. Last time I checked, it's spelled N-O, not N-A-H-H-H-H-H, what you just did, all right? That's what I'm getting. Give me the energy for the next. Be careful of that lingering shit. I'm telling you, be careful of what you bring into 2020. You don't want to start a new year off with bullshit. Some of you are not letting your, okay, here we go. Let's see. Collective, please. See, forgiving and learning. It's all about forget. So you're going to have to let things go that's not serving you. This could be a snapshot of the energy now, and it's warning you. I get a big warning feeling here that you don't need to go into 2020 with residual ass energy that didn't serve you. Some of you got friend zoned. Be careful with a friend zone situation. If you have feelings for a friend, it may not go anywhere. It may be a friend zone situation as well, is what I'm going to get. But be careful with this residual energy going into 2020. You do not want to bring this into 2020 with you because it looks like it would linger. You need to be careful. I would actually just block the person or get rid of them if you have to, if you don't want to go into the, 2020 with this shit. All right? Be careful with that. This is the energy of, this could be just a warning. It doesn't mean that's what you're going to be dealing with. It could just be a warning. What's the new love coming in, please? I see a past life relationship. So there's going to be somebody that you've known in a past life. You two are going to have differing beliefs for sure. So your next person is going to have they're going to be totally opposite of you as far as beliefs. Could be looks as well. It's a past life thing. I also feel like, honestly, this person's not going to be sure if you like them back. So don't play aloof because you could miss this opportunity. This person may be unsure if you like them back or would be unsure. This new person, they may not be sure that you're going to be into them. So they may have this confidence issue that you're not into them. Be careful with that. All right. A lot of messages tonight. Okay. So I think that's pretty much sums it up. All right. Is what it's telling me. So be aware of that. All right. So be aware of that. I don't know why I said that, but y'all have a good one. All right. And just be careful. My only warning is really a synopsis of this is that pets are probably more smarter than we think they are. What cards? Pets are smarter than we think they are. And I also feel like you need to stop with the residual energy. It could carry on into 2020. So be careful with that. All right. Because you don't think you want to bring something like that into your next year. I mean, it's a whole new year. Do you want to bring in last year's trash to the new year? I mean, come on. So be aware of that. But I do feel like there's a new person coming in for you. I think this person, what I keep picking up on, a new person, and I keep fucking picking up on it. And I can predict shit. That's not me trying to toot my own horn, but I can predict shit. Be careful with the new. Be careful how you come off to the new person because they may not know that you're interested. What I keep picking up on. This is going to be somebody who may not have the best of confidence, and the new person is not going to know that you're into them. Maybe they're not. I don't know if they don't think that they'll be your type or something like that. Be careful how you come off if you're trying to welcome new love in. I feel like it could be a good connection. It's just depending on how you treat the person or how you come off to them. That's my only warning. All right. Hey Susan, how you doing? Susan Perkinson. Hey London Afro. Only interested in cake. Me too, hell. All right, with that being said, you all have a good one. And how's my dead fiance? Is he okay? I hate to hear that, but I'm not. That's not my forte. Like I'm not like some John Edwards. I'm nobody's John Edwards or Theresa Caputo. All right, with the big poofy, blonde wig or whatever, or blonde hair. That ain't my forte. Unfortunately, I think there is mediums on here, but I'm not one of them. All right. So with that being said, you all have a good one. But I hope you get through that. All right. It'll get better for you. All right. Bye, y'all.